Good evening and a very warm welcome to a whole new episode of Meet My Gems, an innovative and interactive approach to learning conducted by our respected Sir Dr. Prem Kumar Agarwal. So, first, a small introduction about the creator of the idea behind this entire program, Dr. Prem Kumar Agarwal Sir. Sir has pursued his LLB, LLM, and PhD from the University of Bardhaman, West Bengal. He is also an alumnus of St. Xavier School and College, a former judge under the Judicature of Honorable Calcutta High Court, and founder faculty of WB National University of Juridical Sciences, Kolkata. He is presently serving as the head of the PG department of the law section in the Heritage Institution Hooghly Mohishin College, a 184-year-old temple of learning, alma mater to illustrious alumni like Rishi Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay, creator of Vande Mataram, Upendra Brahmachari, inventor of Kala Azar vaccine, and many others. As a strong advocate of human rights and civil liberties, he has also visited Sweden as a cultural ambassador and delivered a series of lectures on culture, polity, and legal system of India under the prestigious Group Study Exchange Program of Rotary International. A past district Rotaract representative, Dr. Agarwal has also addressed various youth conventions in Singapore, London, and Paris, beside many places in India. One of the top rankers of West Bengal Judicial Service examination, the passion for teaching guided him to resign from the judicial service and join the noble profession of making this society a better place by imparting knowledge. In this process, he has also authored a number of books which range from intellectual property rights to limitation law, company law to women empowerment. He is also a visiting faculty for the National Judicial Academy of Honorable Supreme Court, State Judicial Academy of Honorable High Court at Calcutta, State Police Academy, and Administrative Academy. I am sure that people from various fields related to law have been benefited from Sir's knowledge of law and other field of public services. His teachings have inspired and changed the life of numerous students who got to understand the very essence of law and its potential. There is a saying, better than thousand days of diligent study is one day with a great teacher, and Sir is that teacher. Now, I would like to call Sir to enlighten us on the objective of arranging this kind of helpful interactive session.
Thank you, Sukarna. Good evening, Neha. Welcome to Meet My Gems.
Good evening, sir, and good evening, ma'am.
Today, today, Sukarna, through her inquisitive, interesting questions, will help Neha reveal her secret of success not only in NET JRF, which is really one of the most sought after examination who have interest in teaching law and in research. Not only did Neha qualify NET JRF, but she also qualified IBPS, the specialist officers in the banking exam. So congratulations, Neha. I'm really
Thank you
proud
so
of
much,
you.
sir.
And
Thank you.
you are my double gem. You know, you ought
Thank you
to
so much,
appear
sir.
in two interviews, but then I am fusing the two interviews into one. And your success story will inspire many aspirants who are eagerly waiting to know how you cracked these exams. Neha had been a very diligent student. She did her LLB, LLM from Moshin College, and she is
Yes.
a graduate in English. And I have seen her study very diligently and very seriously and sincerely. Now, formal introduction of Neha will be given by Shukonna. Shukonna, thank you for my generous introduction. And now you may proceed with your questions.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, we are delighted to have you on board in this session. With your kind permission, I would like to request Neha ma'am to share some of her experience of the journey of qualifying the NET JRF examination. Ma'am,
Yes,
can you
ma'am.
please
Good
give some
evening.
of the insights?
Yes, ma'am, of course. First of all, my name is Neha, not Sneha, and I'm very fortunate to have such a video and such a platform to share my success story, and rather I would say the hard work which I have the guidance of our teachers and my parents. So I am very grateful to have this opportunity. First of all, I, if I honestly say, I have never aspired to become a teacher. For me, teaching was never a profession, but something like a social service, you may say, because I was giving tuition since I was in class 11, and who are very needy students. So it was something very uh, close to my heart. It was something very close to my heart, and I'm very delightful to interact with students who are needy. If I can help the students, it is very grateful that I can guide them and become a part of their success story. So teaching was only that for me. I've never aspired to become a professor, but my father always supported me and tell me that I can become a professor. I should acquired this as a profession. So I have done my LLM, and luckily I have get a chance to give the NT-NET examination in this pandemic, and I have succeeded that. So it's all the blessings of my parents and my teachers. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes,
Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, there are
thank you, sir.
some questions related to the preparations on behalf of the aspirants. So,
Yes,
ma'am,
ma'am.
my very first question to you will be, can you please briefly explain the scheme of this examination?
If I tell about the net anti-net examination, which is now modifying the schemes because it is now an online examination and the syllabus have also changed. There are many corporate laws topics in this examination, so we have to give uh, more importance to reading bare acts because this is very important. And first and the most important thing is to clear the concept of each and every subject. There are 10 units in the syllabus, so we have to grasp the thorough knowledge regarding the subject. But last but not the least, we have to do a smart study because in competitive examination, doing only hard work will never give any result. So smart work is also important. So it's necessary, so we practice mock test and revise the things again and again, and always have a practical approach toward each and every subject. So that was my approach, and I am sharing you with sharing that with you.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, what was your first hand plan to grab the entire syllabus?
First hand grab, I would say that first of all, I have cleared all the concepts. I have studied all the books, not line by line, but it's important to acquire the knowledge, the basic concept of each and every subject. Because in competitive exams, you don't have to, I mean, study the whole, the vast syllabus you have. Because if we do that, we never be able to complete all things. So it's necessary to apply mind and decide what to study more and what to not. Giving weightage to each and every subject is very important. All the units are very important, but giving weightage is very important thing.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, how did you prepare yourself for the paper which consists of teaching aptitude, research aptitude, and communication?
These are all new things, and these were also new for me also. So I have taken the help of YouTube classes. There are so many YouTube channels available there. I have taken some help from that and acquire a basic knowledge regarding paper one. And also there is a book of KVS Madan, which is also good. I should recommend. the book to other students also. It is very good book to have a grasp on paper one.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, we all know that time management is really an important issue. So, ma'am,
Yes.
how did you plan your studies to cope up with this issue?
If someone reads only 2 hours diligently and giving 100% of that 2 hours, I should say that that 2 hours is enough. Because if we study and study 10 hours, 12 hours, so we can become bored also. So it's my approach to study until my brain is working. So I so I never pressurize my brain to study more and more because this can drain my brain also. So whatever I can read, I used to read diligently and which I can retain.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, now we know that the subjective part of this examination is very huge. So, ma'am, can you please provide us with some tips on how to memorize all the provisions?
As I earlier said, hard work will give no results here. So we don't have to memorize all the provisions, all the section because the subject law itself is very vast. So it's if someone can memorize all the thing, it is well enough. It's very good thing. But there are maximum people who can't remember the provisions, the section. For them, I would advise that they should clear the concepts of each and every subjects, then revise it again and again and giving mock test and previous year questions. This suggestion is also given me to my from my teachers, so I would also recommend these things to others also.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, what is your suggestion to tackle the unconventional topics which are hardly covered by any law books?
If we talk about unconventional subjects, so uh, it is very tough also. So there are many channels in YouTube, we can go through that and understand the basic things about that subjects, so it would be helpful. And again, as I earlier said, the weightage is very important, so we should focus on that. If we can study more other 9 topics also, if we have only a basic idea about only one unit, so we can manage that because there is no such notes or no such study materials available for very new subjects like global justice, etc., which is in 10th unit.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, you have recently qualified for the IBPS examination this year as well. A heartiest congratulations to you.
Thank you so
Ma'am,
much, ma'am.
ma'am, can you please throw some light on the syllabus and the scheme of this examination? Like, what are the subjects we need to prepare?
Yes, of course. IBPS exam is a competitive exam, as all know, and the weak point of this exam is there is no specified syllabus of law. And the other point is that there is also paper one, which contains reasoning, English, current affairs, and a good news for math haters because there is no math as in other banking exams. So if we can clear that part, then it is easy to clear mains also, which contains law subjects. But there is no specified laws. The focus is basically on banking laws and other corporate laws, so we have to have a basic idea about each and every corporate laws and of course about major laws like CPC, CRPC, IPC also.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, can you please share the details of your preparation for this examination?
For IBPS.
Yes, ma'am.
For IBPS, I have my first approach was to understand the concepts of paper one because reasoning and especially reasoning, English we know all as a law students. Um, so reasoning was a tougher part. So again, I have taken help of YouTube channels. There are many. So in which channel one someone is comfortable, they can uh, approach to that channels. There are many subscribe channels also which we can subscribe, and there are also free channels also. So we can take help of those to grab the paper one because paper one is very crucial. Without qualifying that, we cannot give mains examination, and there is also sectional cutoff also, so we have to prepare all the three sections diligently so that we can have a cutoff we can clear the cutoff to give mains examination. And about mains examination, I have read bare acts and also the books also, and there is no mock test available for paper 2. So paper 2, I would also say it's really tough, because if you don't have any practice papers, it's very tough to prepare that. But reading bare act will help.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. To lighten up the mood right now, here are some rapid fire questions for you. So, number one, books or handwritten notes?
Handwritten notes.
Online mode or offline mode of teaching?
Online mode.
School or college?
This is really tough. I cannot choose between the two because both are very important for me and both are close to my heart. So I can't choose between the two.
Okay. And then the last one, smart work or hard work?
Of course, I would suggest smart work.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am, for delving into such a detailed discussion and sharing such valuable insights. Now, I would like to thank our respected and beloved sir, Dr. Prem Kumar Agarwal, on behalf of all the aspirants. Sir, I
Thank
can't
you so
thank you
much for
enough.
having me.
Sir, I can't thank you enough for giving such an opportunity to interact with a gem like ma'am. I share this privilege with all the aspirants, and I want to thank you again from the bottom of my heart for helping in every possible way by teaching, guiding, and mentoring many students like us. I would like you to invite your comments on your today's interaction.
Neha
Yes, sir.
really, through this interview, proved that she really does smart work. The short and sweet interview, which she in which she shared her secret of success, and the outcome of this interview is smart work. If I can sum up the whole interview in 2 words, isn't it, Neha? But
Yes, sir, of
please,
course.
please, please share some of the materials which you
Yes.
studied, or some books which you studied for IBPS, because see, IBPS is a very unconventional sort of an exam which many law
Yes.
students are not familiar with. So if you
Yes, sir.
could share some of the books which you studied. You said Barracks is okay. Apart from Barracks, the books which you studied for banking law.
Sir, honestly speaking, there is no book for clearing IBPS law officer exam. This is the
No,
main weak point of this exam.
no, it's
And
okay, but the
and
banking
there is
law or is
also, yes, sir. Sir, regarding banking law, I'd say I have downloaded the Bare Acts and read through that, because there is
okay.
nothing short
Oh,
of
you
book.
did not. Okay, you did not study Tannan or any big books of banking
No,
law.
no, sir. It is actually not needed
Okay,
because the questions were
okay, okay,
conceptual basis, which we have
okay,
already heard.
okay, okay, okay. And why don't you tell us something about your college days, your interaction with teachers, including including me and other teachers? How was,
Yes,
how did it help you in preparing yourself? Any message to your friends, to the aspirants, regarding
sir.
how they should sort of take advantage of the classes in the college and other institutions? Yes, Neha?
College had played an important role for my journey, because if I haven't attended the classes or not taken the guidance of especially you and other teachers, I would never be able to attempt such exam, because for giving any competitive exam, it is very necessary to have a
Yes,
conceptual idea of each and every subject, which can only be
yes,
provided by college teachers also.
very good.
Because
See, this
without
I
our
endorse.
teachers, we
Yeah,
can't do nothing, sir.
very good. I endorse Neha's view fully,
Sir,
because she was a very regular student and she hardly missed classes. I remember she almost attended 100% classes in the college, and she was a very regular student. So that I I bear out that.
sir,
Yes.
it's very
So
important to
Ne-
have that uh, knowledge which we can learn in colleges, because if we don't have that basic things in us, we cannot attempt only a competitive exams. It
okay.
is
So
because the
the you feel that the
studies matter.
foundation. The
Yes, sir.
foundation is laid down in the lectures delivered by
Yes, sir.
teachers.
Of
You
course,
mean
sir.
to
Of
say that?
course, sir.
Very good.
Of course, sir.
Would
If
you
my
would you
foundation
like
will
to?
be that strong. Yes,
Very
sir.
good. Would you like to name your teachers of the college to whom you are indebted, you are grateful? You can do that. Yes.
Yes, sir, of course, sir. I would like to take first of all your name, sir, because you are
No,
my
I
mentor, and not you, but not me
yeah,
only. But each and every students of our college considered you as our mentor because be, without you we are nothing, sir. And of course, other teachers like Brotin sir, Rajiv sir, they have give many suggestions regarding net JRF for clearing net JRF. They have given me ideas
very
how to grasp the syllabus and all. So all the teachers I would like to thank all the teachers also.
very good. Very good.
And of course my parents. Without their support I can't do anything.
Yes, parents are the first gurus. And
Yes,
I
sir.
know your dad, he is so caring and so worried about you always.
Yes, sir.
So
Always.
the first and foremost motivator is parents, and the first teacher of life is mother, and then
Yes,
comes
sir.
father, and then comes teacher.
Yes,
So
sir. My all
Neha,
credits first of all goes to my mom and dad and then my
yes,
teachers.
definitely,
Without them I can do nothing.
yes, definitely, definitely. But we are proud of you, Neha. You have
Thank you so much, sir.
cleared not only net JRF, not only IBPS. She also cleared this judicial service exam, but just for a few marks. She did not get the job last time.
Yes,
She has
last
qualified this time also, but
yes, yes,
unfortunately,
yes.
she will not be able to appear in the mains exam. She will have to
Yes,
join
sir.
her job. Okay. Thank you, Neha. Thank you for your time and your
Thank you
insights,
so much, sir.
which I'm sure will immensely help the aspirants. And thank you, Shukanna, for your insightful questions, which
Tha-
revealed the success story of Neha in exams like IBPS, in exams like NET, JRF, and other competitive exams also.
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
Shukanna,
so
Thank you
much,
so
sir.
much, sir.
uh,
Thank you so much,
Shukanna,
sir, and thank you so much, ma'am, for having me.
Thank
Shukanna, you
you.
can end the program with vote of thanks. Yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you
Thank
for watching this interview. Please like and share this video and subscribe to this channel for more videos in the upcoming days. Thank you
Thank,
so much.
thank you. Thank you.